What is up, YouTube? I told y'all I'd come back with another video, and that's what I'm doing today. So, going up to Greensboro, like I said in the last video, and nothing eventful has happened. Changed hats some, but other than that, nothing eventful has happened. Only thing I've been doing is just chilling here, driving, enjoying a clear evening. Like, there's not a cloud in the sky. It's been raining like crazy the past 2 days. So, the last video was about people asking me for money. Now, let's talk about something funny. I know I just took a long pause, but you know what? I'm going to talk about my flatbed experience with TMC. So, I went on with TMC back in July, August, somewhere around that time this year. And it was a good experience for the most part. It didn't work out though. And I'm not going to get like these drivers who be on YouTube saying that TMC is a bad company, don't go to it. TMC just was not a company for me. Like, their recruiter basically hyped it up like it was going to be one way, and when I got there, it really wasn't. Like, me, I'm tight. Appearance is everything. Your first impression is everything, and that's how that company is. So I thought that would be a good company. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad company. It's just not a good company for me. So, I was there, I went out with a trainer. The guy, he was actually pretty cool. Like, we didn't share many words together. Personality-wise, we really don't have anything in common. We ran for a solid 2 weeks, made good money and everything like that, but it just wasn't what I expected it to be. Went for the week of orientation. Everybody was nice and friendly there, which is expected. The orientation for experienced drivers like me, you go there and you work on load securement, stuff like that. Then they have a different orientation for the brand new drivers or not experienced drivers. And it's slightly different. Me personally, I don't know exactly what they did because they were doing a whole lot more when they were there than what I did. So, the terminal that I went to, well, for orientation, I wasn't at the actual terminal. I went to their training center that's in Gadsden, South Carolina, off of I-26. Yeah, well, yeah, that's I-26. So, went there, did the little orientation thing. Like, the first day you're there, like, if you live close to the area like I do, you can drive your personal car. You just gotta be there. Like, they'll tell you to go to the hotel where everybody else is staying. They'll even give you the hotel room, too. But they'll tell you to be at a hotel at like 6 in the morning, out in like the lobby area or in front of the doors. I forgot the name of the hotel. I can show you how to get there, but I don't remember jack squat about it because I wasn't staying there. So, went there I had one of my friends meet me, well, take me there, and I got picked up later on that day. But when I got there, everybody was treating me good when I got there. Followed them over. Well, I hopped on the van with them because they got a van that go to the school. And rode over there. They gave us this little book with like, basically, it's your how-to to flatbed truck driving is what I could call it. It gives you like the company policies, important phone numbers for people within the company, stuff like that. Like it was really informative. So got that, and on the front of it, it has your driver code, and you gotta use that to log on to the computer to do like. They got online training that you got to do while you're there. Then you do the little online training. You go outside, do load securement, and it's over a period of 5 days. That weekend, you'll go home, enjoy your family and everything like that. Do whatever you need to do. You get your weekend to yourself. But that Sunday night, Monday morning, that follows after your orientation, you go on with your driver. And Friday, they'll tell you who's what, who's doing, like who's going to who. Like they basically, whenever you fill out your application, they're already looking for drivers in that area who are driver trainers, I think. Then they make you take some kind of compatibility test. Like if you smoke, if you don't like smoking, if you vape, chew tobacco, what kind of people you like to be around. And basically, they match you to your driver trainer and your driver manager. So, me, I didn't know who my driver manager was until I went to go pick up my truck from the terminal. So I went out on the road with my trainer. Not gonna say no names. Like I said, him and I, we basically, it was work. We might have socialized 3 or 4 days. Like actually had real conversations. Other than that, it was just small talk, nothing serious. He usually went in the back while I was driving, and once he seen that I knew what the hell I was doing, the truck was basically mine while I was driving. When he was driving, I was in the back. Like, only thing I needed help with was staying legal while I was out on the road. So, drove with him. They gave the best freaking runs any truck driver could ever want, as far as miles go. Now, let me remind you, you do have the option to get paid by miles, but they give percentage pay, which that means whatever the load brings to the truck, you get a percent of that. And that's how you get paid. So, he goes, my last day with him, he take me back to where he's from. I got picked up, took all my stuff out of his truck. I left my Gojo wipes in his truck. Those were the best wipes ever. Talk about clean hands. That's something that if you're neat free, it's good to have while you're like driving trucks. So I go and I get all my stuff. Got picked up. My mom picked me up and brought me home. That Monday, went to go pick up my truck. Now, picking up the truck was the most annoying part ever. But then you go back to the terminal, like the actual terminal itself, and you're basically doing another orientation all over again. So you do that day. Also, I made sure, don't expect when you get your truck to get out there and get rolling that same day. So, got my truck, it had my name on the side of it, little Army veteran thing, whatever. But I asked for satellite TV in my truck, they never gave it to me. Do not buy the refrigerator from TMC. I should have took that advice when 50 million other truck drivers who work with TMC told me not get the refrigerator. The thing only lasts about 3 days. And I thought people were exaggerating. I was like, oh, you might have been burning out. Me, only thing I had in mind was my little chicken wings, whatever. My driver trainer even told me, buy my own, it's cheaper and it's more reliable. Did I listen? No. Did I learn my lesson? That time I did. So, excuse me. I had my truck set up, had my PlayStation, the microwaves. I had like, if I wanted it in that truck, it was in there. I was prepared to be staying out a week to 2 weeks, maybe even 3. I wanted to make money when I was with that company. So the recruiter told me that I was going to be, since I had experience driving trucks, I would be making 30% starting out. Well, first it was like 36%, which as a company driver, that's good. Expected out of somebody with experience. But they started me out at the same thing somebody who just got out of truck driving school would start out with, which was like, I want to say it was between 25 and 27% of the load. Which, when you do the math, say a load pays $100 to the truck. What's 27% of 100? Common sense. You do not make no money that way. Now, granted, well, no, my loads really didn't bring in that much. They kept putting me on loads that would only bring in like between $300 and $500 to the truck. The most expensive load that I made to the truck was $800 load, and that was bringing me home. So, as far as the workload go, clearly you're going to be doing a whole lot more work than what you're doing if you're driving. Driving is easy. Like, anybody can do it. As far as like getting loads from point A to point B. You don't have no actual stress to worry about while driving. But I must say, whenever you go into flatbed, load securement can either make your career or break it almost immediately. Me, I spent a good bit of time worried about strapping and tarping and all that good stuff, when I should have been worried about what they call parking up, all that good stuff. But for somebody with little to no flatbed experience, I did pretty good. Granted, I had to learn how to secure loads when I was active duty because I was an 88 mine transportation. And it wasn't hard to do while I was active. Like, I got real good at securing my loads real quick. But back to TMC. So, my first week, I ran the load up to somewhere in Ohio. It was like right on the border of Ohio and Illinois, something. It wasn't that far. That load paid like $600 and something to the truck. Which, me, I wouldn't, if it was like my own, I wouldn't have took that load. It was a lumber load. I do remember that much. And took that first week, and they had me in North Carolina. Then they bounced me that second week I was in the truck. Like the first week, that was the furthest I went, and then they brought me right back. And I played around North Carolina, Virginia. Then they routed me out to like, I want to say they routed me like toward Tennessee, which I'm not making no miles doing it. I'm not making no money. Low pays, the further you go, the more money you make, clearly. Came back home. That Friday, the first week, that Friday, I forgot what I did. But I came home, enjoyed my weekend. Then, that next week, they had me bounce from somewhere here in South Carolina, off of 95, up into North Carolina, across the state, back across. I didn't leave North Carolina at all that week. Me personally, I don't mind going to North Carolina. But if I'm that damn close to home, I'm going home. I went and told them, do not, and I repeat, do not have me in the state of North Carolina next week. I get to Thompson, Georgia. I never forget this. I'm hurrying trying to get home. And there was like 4 other TMC drivers at this, like, it was a fiberboard place. They went, they got loaded. Driver pulls in after me and leaves out before me. I go, I'm up here trying to see what's taking so long with the shipper. I call my company. They're like, well, you might have to just stay there for a weekend. I'll tell you no. Thompson, Georgia is a drive that I've made in less than an hour from the house. I told my driver manager, if they don't have me loaded, I'm going home, and that load is on them. Like, I didn't care. So I go and I leave up out of there, and I drive home. When I looked at where the load was going to, the load was going right back to North Carolina. So me being the way that I am, I go and I just tell them, you know what? Monday morning, I'm bringing the truck back. They broke another promise. Like, the percentage thing was the first promise. The miles was the second. And he said he wouldn't have me go back to North Carolina. That was the third. So, I said, oh well. Oh yeah, the fourth one was, I said, give me some variety with load. I see other people hauling different things. I was hauling literally the same lumber loads or the same tiny ass piece of metal. I'm like, I know how to drive. I know how not to screw stuff up. And they basically dicked me around. Another reason why I quit, the truck that I'm in right now does not have the unnecessary power governors, the speed governor. Well, my truck is governed to 72. I usually try and run about 70 and save a little bit of fuel. But TMC's trucks are governed to like 62 miles per hour, which my truck rarely seen 62 miles per hour. Most of the time I was stuck at around what my GPS was telling me was 58, and the line was like right under 60 on the dash. So I'd like to say I was at 58 miles per hour. Another thing I didn't like, my first week out with them in my own truck, some random guy called me saying he's from TMC and he's been monitoring what I've been doing, like far as driver performance. I don't mind you watching me. I don't need you to tell me that you're watching me. I'm a grown ass man making money. I know how to drive a truck. This isn't the first truck I've driven. And he was trying to get like into my personal life, which YouTube, y'all ain't getting into my personal life. So what make you think I'm gonna let my employer get into my personal life? Want to know about my family life, my military career and stuff like that? Like, with all due respect, sir, it's none of your fucking business. Excuse my language. So then, the icing on the cake that made me not like the company at all, certain loads, you gotta talk to somebody with safety every time, like mesh wire. I spent about 15 minutes on the phone talking about how to secure it, what I need to do, what I need to use to secure it, and still ain't get nowhere. The load wasn't what it was supposed to be. It was mesh wire, but not how they had said it was going to be set up. Then, thanks to safety. So, TMC, their trucks, they're starting to put cameras in them now. But not all their trucks got cameras. But they damn near know when you take a piss in that truck. Like, their GPS is accurate. Oh, hold up. This song sounds good. Alright, but stability alerts, if say you turn and the truck rocks a little bit or the speed don't match what the ramp is supposed to be, and you turn and the sensor go off, you don't realize